music in the shade under a tree.
I love the heat because I don't have much circulation, so the heat feels really good, but I'm really staying hydrated.
This little boy is sporting the sunglasses and a hat to cover his head, but for Marinarian, she's using an umbrella to block the scorching sun.
It's hot, but hey, we're used to it. Every year, summertime is what we have, this kind of weather, so it's normal for me.
It may feel normal for her, but ask these guys.
A little relief is if you get an alley with a lot of trees, some shade. That's the only relief.
Through the heat and humidity, the D.C. Department of Public Works is hauling away your trash. It's a code red day, meaning crews get an early start, heading into the streets at 6 a.m. instead of 6:45.
We get out as early as possible. We try to beat the sun before it gets to the highest point of the day, the hottest point of the day, and that's the only way to do it.
And back out here live, we checked in with the first aid station here at the festival. Officials tell us they have not treated anyone with any heat-related issues, but once again, they're encouraging everyone to keep it calm, stay cool, and stay hydrated. We are live this afternoon on the National Mall. Ryan Hughes, ABC 7 News.
Okay, Ryan, thank you very much. And maybe you're looking to beat the heat by heading to the beach. Well, be prepared for some slow going, depending on where you're going, because one of the 3 ferries that runs to Cape May, the Lewis ferry route, it's broken. So 3 trips in each direction have been canceled. If you're planning to take the ferry this weekend, you're encouraged to make reservations first.
Any place you could go that would be just a little less humid. The heat's not bad, it's the humidity that gets you.
Yeah, it is. It's
That's the way it works out, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
because
summer.
it's very hard for your body to cool itself when you're outside, especially if you're exerting yourself for long periods in direct sunlight. There's no way to efficiently cool off.
Right.
And that's what we have. So that's why we sent Steve Rudin out today. Let the old man stay in and stay cool, and send Steve down to National Harbor, where a lot of people are gathered. And there are ways to keep cool down there, Steve. That's a cool new ride you have, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you, a lot of folks are looking at our new Storm Track 7. We take it with us wherever we go. A lot of cool gadgets on it, and we will show you those gadgets as we move through the coming days. It's warm out here right now. It is humid. Take a look at the temperatures outside. This is a feels-like temperatures, and we're in the upper 90s to just around 100 degrees. Feels like temperature 100 in Fredericksburg, looking at 96 in Manassas, middle 90s over in Leesburg, and we're looking at temperatures that are in the middle 90s over in Annapolis. For this evening, sun will set at just around 8:30, and we are going to look for those temperatures to slowly fall through the 80s. But we have another hot day ahead for tomorrow and another hot day on Saturday. More on when cooler, less humid air will arrive. We'll head back inside of the cool studio with Chief Meteorologist Doug Hill.
You got a long sleeve shirt, long sleeve coat. Ooh, kind of chilly here. All right, here's our deal. We have temperatures that, as you've been pointing out, Steve, are running through the 80s and 90s and feels warmer. Now, overnight, we're going to stay very muggy, but we will get a little direct relief from the heat overnight, especially in some of our western zones. When we get close to the 70-degree mark, you get in the higher elevations way out west of the eastern continental divide. Will be in the 60s in the morning. That's pleasant, but locally, we're talking 70s. And inside the Beltway, probably in the mid to upper 70s, looking for lows maybe 79 in northwest Washington, 71 in Gaithersburg by morning, 74 degrees in upper Marlboro. And then tomorrow, we kind of repeat the process, temperature and humidity-wise. Highs about 94, 95. It will feel 100 degrees or higher. And then we'll get into the afternoon, and we'll be looking much more closely at our radar returns. This afternoon, we have a few scattered showers coming across West Virginia, West Central Virginia, a couple thunderstorms south of Richmond, severe thunderstorm watches for eastern North Carolina and east central Tennessee. But tomorrow, the atmosphere will be in a better setup, that we could see showers and thunderstorms at times over a large portion of the area, and also the possibility a couple of them could become severe. So again, a busy day for us. We'll keep you on top of it. This is all part of a process that will improve the weather conditions over the weekend. As our futurecast indicates, the morning, maybe a little fog, but a lot of sunshine through the day, a little bit of a northwesterly flare to the air tomorrow, but through the day, it's going to heat up. And then we get to late afternoon or evening. That's when we think a little disturbance on the eastern slopes of the mountains will move eastward, and that will really start to help lift this hot, humid air and create the setup for thunderstorms. And again, isolated severe weather not out of the question. That'll be with us through tomorrow evening. Then as we get through the day on Saturday, we'll start to feel a little relief during the day. There will be a chance, especially as we get through the afternoon, of an isolated thunderstorm. We have like 2 systems coming through. The afternoon one is kind of the leading edge of the drier air, and then the cooler air comes in for the day on Sunday. So as you make your afternoon plans for Saturday, I think this is a possibility of isolated thunderstorms in spots. And in fact, the thunderstorms that we're talking about tomorrow could be severe. This is the official outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, having our area in a slight risk of severe weather. So the forecast for tomorrow, hot and humid, 95, feeling as high as 104 in spots, with increasing chances of afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. The weekend, hot as we described on Saturday, an isolated storm, and then less humid weather moving in, cooler weather as we move through Sunday and early next week. A quick look at the 7-day will reveal the numbers from the mid-90s to the upper 80s with lower humidity Sunday and Monday, and then a slow ramp up in heat and humidity for most of next week.
Got to drink lots of water.
Good
If
advice.
you're going to be outside.
Yep.
Ooh, it's brutal.
All right,
Okay,
thanks.
thank you.
Okay, karma does seem to be paying off for that cab driver who reunited a passenger with a backpack